At first, we need to open the app we built, that it's a Bluetooth simulator for this video. So we open the app in a different device from the one we will use for our official app. So in the other one, we use our official app. So when we try to log in with an internet connection, this is what will happen. So we submit this and disable Wi-Fi connection. So it says internet connection needed. So we enable Wi-Fi and we wait for it to turn on. Then we click on the login button and it will enter to our profile. So here we need to press the button connect to connect via Bluetooth to this device. So we press the button, we select the device, and then we have connection to this device. The way we wanna test it is when we press this button send data, it will appear here. So we have here that the labels have actualized and we have this warning. So for coming out this warning, you have to press out of that window and you see here that it has actualized the labels. The next feature we want to provide is a panic button, but it's a hidden panic button. So you need to do a double click on your points label and you will send an SMS to the number you have registered on the register activity. Here you could see that it's a position and a message for this other device. The next thing we want to prove is that whenever your sensors fetch data, you will get points. So we will send data from here and you will see that this counter will increase. And then we want to prove rewards. So we go to this activity and here you see cards for claiming your points and redeem your points using these cards. So this feature needs internet connection. So if you try to claim a reward from this whenever you don't have internet connection, this message will be shown to you. But when you try with internet connection, you will see this message saying if are you sure you want to use your points for this reward. You click on yes and then you will receive a QR code for redeeming your reward on our specific points. So here we go back. The next thing we want to prove is that fetch data is stored whenever the connection is lost. So we will disable Wi-Fi and then we will send data from the device. Okay, we click here. Okay, again and again. It has been 3 times. So we will see that here we have 6 lines of data. So if I restore the Wi-Fi connection here, okay, let's wait it connects. So and I sent the one, they appear 3 other lines that were the ones we sent from the device.
Capacity of our code, we use CocoaPods to install the third-party elements. In this case, the Firebase libraries to be able to connect to Firebase. with CocoaPods, we install the libraries and we call it in our controllers to be able to sign in our users, to register new users, and also to fetch information from the database and also to post information into the database. Also, we install a reachability framework to be able to tell when the phone has internet connection or not. This is useful because in some cases we use it to be able to tell if the cell phone has internet connection or not, and if it has internet connection, for example in this case, we can proceed to do our logic, and if it's unavailable, we tell our client or we tell the user that the network is not reachable. With Firebase, with the Firebase library, we can also test these types of connection errors when we, for example, try to sync in an user and an error pops up. We can print this error to the client to be able so he can know what it's happening.
To look how our app works. First, we have the page where the users can sign up or sign in. In this case, we're going to sign in for a user that is already registered. We can see the profile of the user with his name and his email, and the points and the UV level of the moment. In this page, we have a hidden panic button for people to send a message. In this case, we cannot test it because it's a simulator, but we can see in the screen that the functionality is ready to use. We also had rewards for each user. We have 3 rewards, and we can claim it with the points of the user. In this case, we're going to be unable to claim the reward because we don't have enough points, but as the user drive, he will collect the points necessary for the app. Okay, we go back. We also have we can see the intensity of the UV levels. And the app is programmed for having the register each 200 seconds of the UV level and the CO2 levels. We can see here that if the user has not internet connection, it will save the data in core data, and when the user gets connected, he will upload the data into the database. For this testing, we simulate the data. We can also log out, and if we are not registered, we can sign up. This is the menu. We can register with our name, our email, our phone number, and the app is programmed for know where when the user gets mistakes in the email or the password for avoid mistakes. And also, because of our policies of safety, we have a contact name and a contact number for emergencies in the panic button. When we save, we are redirected to our profile. And that's it.